It is not a disease. It is not a disease or a virus, but it affects It is not a disease or a virus, but it affects elderly women and men all around the world. We are talking about the sedentary lifestyle. Back in the day, cavemen needed to hunt for food, and they were constantly escaping from predators. They also needed to collect their own food by hand, and they were constantly moving because they had to migrate instead looking for new home. Nowadays, food is something that we have for sure, and it's mostly common to be able to have junk food. All of this makes it very easy to fall into sedentarism in the modern lifestyle, where people spend their time inside their homes. This is the bone, muscle and fat of a 35-year-old person. This is the bone, muscle and fat of a 55-year-old person. And finally, this is the muscle that a 85-year-old person has left because of the low amount of physical activity that they do. This is a big problem, but there is something that you can do to change. The first thing that you need to do is to increase the amount of physical activity that you do. This includes, for example, walking at a park, anywhere you want. And this will help you to achieve the recommended amount of 40,000 steps per week. Swimming, on the other hand, is a very good example of a sport that you can do. This is because water reduces the impact on joints and helps you to move easily. And finally, yoga is another activity that you can do at home. Only 30 minutes of these activities are enough daily to help you to be healthy. But you can also train at home. Shoulder blade squeezes, toe taps, heel raises, ankle rotations, fitted leg extensions, standing march in place, shifting weight, single leg balance, heel to toe walk, abdominal contractions, wall push-ups, knee lifts, sit to stand from chair, and arm raises. Only 3 series of 15 repetitions can help to reduce the risk of dementia, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, stroke, and falling risk that affect a lot of people. This goes in hand with healthy eating habits. Vegetables, carbs, and proteins are essential in our life because vegetables give fiber and nutrients. Carbohydrates give energy, and proteins is what make up all the tissues in our body. Proteins that you can include in your diet are chicken, eggs, salmon, and tuna. Quinoa, potato, sweet potato, and legumes are options of carbohydrates that would keep you filled and energized. With vegetables, we have broccoli, kale, red cabbage, and bell pepper that are very nutritious options. And finally, fruits that you can eat on the breakfast or between meals include banana, apple, kiwi, and berries that will give you a lot of nutrients and vitamins. All of this food is included in the Mediterranean diet principles. This diet does not avoid any specific type of food, but does reduce the amount of processed food to its minimum possible. But it also allows some sweets in occasional moments. But it includes vegetables, fruit, and proteins and carbohydrates. After knowing all of this, I put the theory into practice. So I decided to use this knowledge in my grandma to improve her own health. The first thing that we did was walking. She picked me up from school and we walked together. Also, she got herself into swimming classes, as we can see on this video. This helped her a lot to be able to exercise but without moving her full weight. This helped to decrease the amount of impact on the joints, and throughout the time it reduced the pain that she had on her joints. These are some examples of the meals that she ate during this journey that are based on the Mediterranean diet principle. After all of this, her knee pain decreased and she can walk and go up the stairs with way more ease than before without needing to stop or to have a lot of pain afterwards. Also, her clothes doesn't fit her anymore because she has lost some weight. But the most important thing is that now she's healthier and she is happier.